Hello everyone, it's appleminte and welcome back again to my channel. So the story about the papers behind me, when I take pictures of my pins, my charms, anything that goes in my online shop, I usually use scrapbooking paper and I have all different colors. Went to Michael's. In the clearance section, they had like a ton of different papers for 6 cents each. How could I not? I took one of every single one they had and I bought like 20 of them and they were like just a little over $1. So thanks, Michael's. But like, actually though, like such a good deal. Anyway, for today's video, as the title says, we are doing another Drawing Your OCs video. So as you guys might have seen in my community tab when I was asking for submissions, I originally had a specific theme. I was going to do 1920s characters. I changed some things around, so then I had no theme and then I kind of like made up a new theme. This is really confusing. Like, can somebody make a timeline? So today's video, I will be drawing some of your fantasy themed characters. This could include anything from unicorns to fairies, magical beings to dragons, anything like that. Let's just get into it because I've talked a lot. That's why we're getting into it now, because I've been talking a lot. If you'd like to know how to send me your characters so you have the chance of it being drawn in one of my videos, stick around to the end of the video because I will give a little bit more information there just so you guys know. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this first character was sent to me by somebody named Gummy Arts and Edits, and this is their character Pastel. This character was so simplistic and cute. I wanted to draw her and kind of reimagine her in my style and kind of add a little bit more detail. As I said, this whole theme is going to be fantasy. So the fantasy here is that when I looked at her, I kind of thought magical girl, especially since she had like her little heart staff and then her whole outfit kind of looked magical. So that's the angle I took here. There was no character description for this particular character. So if she's not a magical girl, I'm sorry, but I really wanted to take her in that direction. You guys might remember in a previous Drawing Your OCs video that I did, I think it was a few back, I don't remember which number it was, but I did do another character that had like the half and half hair. So this is another character with that like two color hair. I thought it was really cool. So I love stuff like that. It's like different and it's always fun to color that kind of thing and make a fade between two completely different colors. I also really liked that, I mean, her name is Pastel. It fits with the colors. Everything is like pastel blue, pinks, purple. So really cute color palette. For this, I changed up her pose a little bit. As you can see, I kind of bent her legs almost as if she's kind of floating in midair. Like I said, I imagined her as a magical girl. So she's kind of floating in midair with her magical staff, ready to do her magical girl attack. I don't know what kind of magical girl she is, but that's what I pictured for this. So I love drawing big ponytails, and when I saw her hair, I was like, I need to take advantage of this. So as you can see, I mean, I added in some little like big pom-pom or big, what, I don't know what they're called, but these big hair clips holding her hair up. And then I made her ponytail gigantic because why not, right? So I figured, like I said before, it's a simplistic design and I wanted to kind of add a little bit more, I don't know, of my own little touch on it in certain areas. So the hair was one of them. I just wanted to over exaggerate how big her hair was. And I think I did an okay job of that. I hope I did. And then the blue side, the pink side, I tried to mix it pretty well. I find that they actually did blend pretty well. I think it was because, I mean, Copics in general are pretty good at blending, but sometimes when you have two colors that are extremely different, you'll find that they're very difficult to get a nice blend and you kind of need some kind of transition color. But for this, I found that they actually blended pretty decently. I think it was because of the fact that they're just such light pastel-like colors that they blended pretty well. I mean, if I had done a pastel blue with a pastel like orange, maybe that wouldn't have been the case, but the pink and the blue kind of went well together. They mixed pretty decently. So yeah, and as you can see, I added a little bit of extra detail to her staff. I gave it like a little frills coming out of the side where the heart is at the top, and then a little detail at the bottom as well that wasn't there in the original. And the boots were one of my favorite things to draw. I don't know, I'm trying to practice drawing feet and shoes better, so that's what I tried to do there, and I think it looks decent actually. So I'm gonna keep practicing with that. But yeah, this is the character Pastel. Thank you so much for sending her to me, and I hope you enjoyed watching me draw her. And now on to the next character. So this next character was sent to me by somebody named Safa, and this is their character Iris with their little dragon named Spike. So thank you for sending her to me. Well, I guess them, because it's the two of them. This is one of the first drawings I believe that I'm doing for this video series, where I'm drawing a little animal or pet or little companion next to the character. So I would like to keep continuing doing that. Just if I find a character design that is cute and it's got one of those little friends, I mean, that's just a plus, right? But yeah, so for this drawing, I kept the pose pretty similar to how she originally looked. Her body was turned a little bit more toward the front in the original, so I just kind of turned her toward the side, and I kept that arm up and the other arm down the same way it was in the original pose, like I said. I tweaked the pose slightly to, I guess, fit my drawing a bit more. That's just what I wanted to do with it. I will say that I really liked the mix of like armor and then a cloth dress that this character has going on. Normally when you think of like a fantasy theme and you think of their outfit, if you play any kind of MMO games or RPG games or anything like that, you'll know that there's usually different classes, and so you could pick a class that has light armor or robe armor or heavy armor with metal and all that. So this one kind of felt like one of those like mixes, because she's got the cloth dress, but then she's got armor on her arm and her legs. So that was just something that I thought of when I was drawing this. And she's kind of like an elf character from what I can gather, and so I thought it was cool. The whole design and concept I really liked. I also really liked the little buns on top of her head, so that's pretty cute. And listen, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but this kind of gave me those vibes. I know there's gonna be like a riot in the comments after this, I don't know. But I've never seen the show, but this is just also another vibe I got from the character. She kind of like almost seems like a Daenerys-ish, but I know she's an elf here, and I know Daenerys isn't an elf, or I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but yeah, that's just kind of what I thought of when I was drawing her. And you guys will have to let me know if you guys like these themes for these Drawing Your OC videos. I like to mix it up with a theme every now and then, just because a lot of them are general and it's, me drawing your characters, but I don't really have a specific theme I'm following. Sometimes I like to change it up and say, hey, everybody send me characters that are, I don't know, fairy themed, or something like that. But if you guys like things like that, let me know, because I enjoy following a theme every now and then, and I also think it gives you guys a fun kind of prompt if you guys want to make up new characters, or you already have a character that fits the theme and you're excited about it because they fit the theme. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more like this where there's a theme involved. I think this is like the second or third one where I've done a theme of some sort, whether it be holiday or just a general topic. So let me know if you guys like that, because I will do more if you do like that. And then another thing about the dress, I just want to say real quick, is that I tried I tried to improve my gradient skills in the coloring. So I started with the darker greens on the outer parts of the dress, moved more toward lighter greens toward the center, and really tried to make that blend smooth. And I was really happy with how it came out. So I definitely want to try that technique a little more. Normally I start with the light colors first, and then I go to dark, and then I fade both between there. Like I don't know, I start with the light, I go to the dark, and then blend from there, but sometimes that ends up wasting more ink. For this, I tried starting with the dark first, and then to light, and actually it used a bit less ink, and I think it looks better, so that's just a little side note of what I'm going to keep doing in the future. But anyway, this is Iris and Spike. I hope you enjoyed me drawing her. So guys, those are the characters that I drew for today's video. I like how both of them came out. I love the whole fantasy theme, so I was excited to do that for today's video, and I'm so happy you guys sent me so many fantasy themed characters. I had a huge pool to choose from. So yeah, I love recreating characters and reimagining them, and it's always such a fun video. Also, I get the question a lot of how you can send me your characters. Right now, the main way to send them to me is when in my community tab I announce that I'm doing a video. I'll normally just have everybody kind of send them to me in a wave. I have an email, appledrawmyoc@gmail.com, that you can send your characters to. However, and I'm thinking of just putting that right up on my about page on YouTube so that you kind of just like can find it. But yeah, right now that is the main way to submit your characters. A lot of people ask about submitting them through Twitter or Instagram. I never check Twitter, so that's a bad place. Maybe Instagram. The only thing is, the problem with Instagram is I get so many messages on there already, things kind of get lost. And so it would be really easy for me to lose your message, as opposed to if you send me an email, it's so much easier because I just kind of go through the whole list and I can put them in separate folders based on ones I'm gonna do or what the theme is. So much easier to do it that way. For now, that is the main way to send me your characters. So as always, all of my links are in the description box below. I have the link to my online shop where I have all of my prints, pins, charms, all that stuff. All my artwork is there if you want to check that out. I've also got the link to my Instagram account where I post things that I don't post here on the channel, some behind the scenes artwork, other drawings I do. I just finished a new print that I'm really, really excited about. It's an original piece, so go check that out on my Instagram if you want to look at that. And I also have the link to my Amino, which is a free app you can download, and you type in appleminte official. You can join my community, you can post your own artwork, you can chat with me, with other people, make friends. It's a friendly, fun, positive place just to hang out and share your artwork with other people. Anyway, as always, I post a new video every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will see you all next week, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye bye!